Hello class, I'm off campus once again today for this week's wrap-up. Over the past 9 weeks, we've explored multiple aspects of community, technical, and vocational colleges. While the title of the course can lead one to believe that these are the only 3 systems that would be explored, the reality is that they serve as a starting point in our journey. We started by asking what the purposes are of higher education, and what is its relationship to the greater society. What social, demographic, political, and economic forces helped shape, as well as continue to shape, our institutions. Some of you mentioned policies that were enacted which molded the way in which institutions govern or provide opportunity to students, while others mentioned the proliferation of technology, which impacted the way in which we even think about education. In light of the history of the institution, these inflection points correspond with the inception and growth of new forms and structures of higher education, including the historically black colleges and universities, tribal schools, community college, and the for-profit schools, to name a few. From the original colonial period until today, one can see that the only constant in all this was indeed change. Who knows what new forms of higher education lie before us? Hopefully, by looking at the past, we can learn the lessons for the future. Central to all this, of course, are the students themselves, and some of our discussion centered on who these students are. We explored not only where they came from, but what happens as a result of their time at a school. Whether traditional or non-traditional, the fact remains that the forces that have impacted educational institutions have also impacted the individuals whom the institutions serve. Institutions and their leaders who understand this dynamic and can create a culture where students are supported every step of the way will be the ones that will lead higher education in the future. So as we are wrapping up this discussion on student support, put yourself in the position of being a future leader of one of these institutions. As a leader, what would your priorities be? Would it be access for students who have not had a college experience? Would it be outreach and service to the community? Perhaps it would be to create a supportive student environment, or even something completely different. Next week, we wrap up the course by spending some time reflecting on what parts of the course you enjoyed and learned the most about. We'll also prepare for our final paper on evaluating student change. Don't forget that this weekend I'm having the Professor Happy Hour where you can just drop in to discuss your paper and topics from the class. You can even just drop in and say hello if you like. Details of that are posted online in the announcements. So that's all for now, and have a good weekend, and I will see all of you online.